This week on SBS Live, we followed the Magik Spells to the corners of the earth. Well, maybe not the corners of the earth, but we did follow them to local Vancouver, downtown, to the Zoo Zhop, and beyond. Now, the Magik Spells have just relocated from Calgary, and now they call Vancouver their home. So we're going to find out exactly what that move was like for them, what the change has been like in terms of the crowd and the support level here in Vancouver. And we're going to see some live footage shot exclusively for Sleeping Bag Studios from their show at the Zoo Zhop. We also have bonus footage, bonus live footage, the best kind. Right from their interview, right from their jam space in their own home. The Magik Spells are definitely an act you're going to want to check out. Their music it's a blend of all kinds of different things. They don't really know any musical limitations that I could see. So, in terms of, does it have something for you? This is music that has something for everybody. So let's get started on SBS Live this week with the Magik Spells. But first, as always, before we actually go and see these guys in an interview, let's go and check them out in some of our live footage shot exclusively at the Zoo Zhop in local Vancouver. Here we are with the Magik Spells on SBS Live this week.
Starting to get dressed.
Oh my gosh. We've never gone this far back in an interview before, but we've actually caught the Magik Spells here getting dressed for the interview.
Spells in the dressing room.
See them in their natural habitat. Why don't you guys tell me about the other night we caught up with you guys at the Zoo Zhop.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about that show. How did it go for you guys?
Zoo Zhop was good. I would say best show we've played in Vancouver so far. Well,
rowdy.
Funnest.
Rowdy. Yeah.
Good chill
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Good bands. Yeah, it got into a real soupy dance mix. Soupy dance mix.
Soupy dance mix.
Very soupy up there.
Yeah, I noticed you guys aren't afraid to get out right into the crowd and everything. You guys were right out, like mixing it up with all the people at one point and everything.
Yeah, Jason usually likes to
mingle,
get out there a little.
We try to keep Jason off the stage as much as possible because he likes to
knock over
check
mic stands and knock over Jake.
Yeah, I really have to watch myself. I
right.
haven't taken a guitar in the face yet, but
that's because he's got cat-like speed and reflexes.
Right.
And he's able to dodge it when it comes.
You guys opened up with a song called Neo Peasant. Yeah, that sounds like I've been doing it pro, right? There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. So tell me about, like, this is a new song for you guys? This is an old song? Where does this fit into the timeline of the Magik Spells?
It's a golden oldie.
Yeah.
Golden oldie.
Yeah, one of the first songs we wrote as a band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now give the fans some history here, like for those people that haven't heard of the Magik Spells yet. How long have you guys been together? What's a golden oldie for the Magik Spells at this point? How old is a song like that?
Year?
Yeah, about, I think we started in the spring of, I guess it would be 2010.
Well, I think we started jamming even before then.
Yeah, right? we started jamming before then.
And then we all got together in, like, the spring of
a while ago.
Man, I
We
tell
were
you, you
time
guys are
warping, we've
just
been time warping, yeah.
tough to get a hold of, you know, taking calls while I'm here interviewing you here, and like it's just
We're very important.
it's good to see that you guys are
I like
getting
to ignore people lots and stuff.
just handing out cards with your phone number and never answering the phone. That's the way it goes, eh? That's the way the Magik Spells roll. So, Magik Spells, you guys have a video for Taken Away. I'm wondering if when you guys are playing a show, can you notice the difference in the crowd when you play something that they might recognize a little bit more than, say, maybe some of your other songs?
Yes.
Yeah? In a word? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah, I
so...
don't really look at the crowd that much.
Yeah, it's kind
You
of
can
a
hear them,
blur,
though.
but you can hear the
That's true.
you can feel the energy get like, you know,
Like,
way more exciting.
Yeah.
Um,
You guys also mentioned that you have a video shoot coming up this weekend.
yeah, that's for Taken Away.
Oh, okay. So you guys are redoing the video.
Yeah. The first one was just a slideshow that I
Right.
made just to have something up there. You
Oh, okay.
know.
I
Oh,
see.
that was just yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. So in terms of what you guys would consider a video, that's more like a promo shot.
That was just
and-
like slideshow with the
that was a song that we sort of got most like airplay with, so it sort of became the single more or less. So
Yeah.
we put it like first on all the sites and everything.
Okay. And now when you say airplay, you're talking old hometown of Calgary?
Yeah.
yeah
CJSW.
CJSW.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
favorite.
There we go.
Yeah.
Some shout outs. Now you guys have relocated to Vancouver.
Yeah.
True.
What's going on with that?
It's way better than Alberta.
Jake doesn't like
Well,
cold weather,
Jake's got
so-
this. Yeah.
Anti-Alberta thing. I do kind of, yeah.
Okay.
It's just, Vancouver's just great. It's got a great scene. It's got good weather.
Had you
Way warmer.
had
Yeah, people go
you
outside in wintertime.
had any of you spent much time here before deciding to move down here permanently, or?
I lived here like a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
Moved here with another band,
Right.
but besides that, actually we came here on tour last year,
Right.
and came to Vancouver and stuff, and had a good time.
And as far as the other two of you goes, this is kind of we're just coming out here and seeing how it goes, or?
Yeah, like we had lots of friends. I'd visited out here a lot, and ever since I came out here, I wanted to move out here. So
Right.
yeah.
Right on.
I
Joel,
jumped on the bandwagon.
you just said they're moving and it's time to go with the band.
Yeah. I didn't really have much of a choice anyway, but this is the spot.
So what do you guys notice, like, now that you've played live in both areas, kind of, do you notice a difference between the Calgary crowd and a Vancouver crowd? Is there any factors, anything that we can see visually? Did one harass you more than the other?
Calgary seems like it was like a lot of just our friends coming to the show and friends of the bands, and here it seems a little bit more randoms coming along.
Yeah.
We've got some agreement, some non-agreement.
People went pretty nuts in Calgary, right?
Yeah.
People did go nuts
People
in
went
Calgary.
like I remember at shows like people going pretty nuts.
It is the house parties at Calgary, though.
The house
Ooh, off
parties.
the hook, off
Right.
the hook.
So you guys found, because you guys seem like you're a pretty young band still. And what's the average age in the band, would you say?
Average? What's that?
Well, I don't know. If Jake was the elder of the band.
You got to add them all three together, and your grandpa?
The grandpa, yeah.
Okay.
26, yeah.
So, but it wasn't like you guys were fighting an issue in Calgary to find places to play in terms of like you didn't have to battle age over nightclubs or anything like that. Those were options you could play.
Oh,
in
yeah,
those
yeah.
places. Yeah.
Totally.
Okay. So in terms of the house parties, that was just kind of
That
like an
was-
additional venue that you guys found that was like. Is there a lot of them out there? How does that work?
Just our friends.
Yeah, we
throwing
had a few
parties.
friends that would just throw wild parties. Like they have like just
You know.
not your average house
You get
party,
your
like
chainsaw out and
lasers
sawing the house apart.
yeah,
and, like,
demolition parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, just all out.
Magik Spells. Yeah, that's right.
So now you-
Presentable, like, there we go. Excellent.
Yeah. You guys have an album upcoming. Tell me about it. What's going on, Jason?
Yeah, we've been recording it since, or we recorded it back.
The beginning of time.
Yeah, the beginning of time, about like 8 months ago, I think, or something, and been getting it mixed by a guy in Calgary from Bad Clan Audio Productions.
Okay.
And yeah, that's just being finished up now. The mixing is is getting to the final stages and then getting it mastered here in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And then it should be out, hopefully, you know,
You
couple
promised
months
me.
to 2003 Valentine's Day at the latest.
Okay. I'm liking that. So in terms of what you guys have available right now, you guys have like a handful of songs kind of out there on the net that people can access, that kind of thing. So this is really the first full album that you guys are coming up to,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we had like a 4-song EP thing.
Okay.
Which
A
we
lot
did
of the
like
tracks from the album
well,
are online.
Yeah.
They're just the unmastered versions, but
Okay.
there are a couple
So
jams.
how would you say that they've changed in between the unmastered to the mastered? What was the most significant thing that happened to the songs?
Polished.
Yeah.
Polished.
The ones on the EP we recorded and mixed and did everything ourselves. So it was good to have an outside person kind of give their opinion and more of like a professional kind of polish to it.
Right. When it comes to you guys and playing your songs live or writing them, it doesn't really matter. Who's doing the most singing? You guys seem to be pretty, like, it rotates a lot between you guys.
Yeah, we all like to be the diva in the spotlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly Jason. I'm convinced
mostly
just
the
because
biggest
he has the
diva.
most free time on his hands.
Right.
But I'm convinced.
So does that mean, Jay, you're writing more, or like you're contributing more than these other guys and you just get to work your way in there a bit more? How does it work?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
All those. Yep, sure.
All those apply. What makes you guys personally believe in what you're doing?
Ooh, the big guns coming out.
That's right. Yeah. Like, what kind of, like, do you guys need confirmation from other people? Do you guys do this for yourselves? How does it work? Like,
To be honest,
I just have to make music and play music.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't want to do anything else.
We don't really limit ourselves to like a certain genre. It's like we didn't start this band being like, let's be a band like this. It's just like, you know, some days we'll write a song on this end and the other day we'll, you know.
Sometimes
Jason
I'm feeling
keeps
more
trying to
metally,
write
you know,
metal
I want to
songs
infuse
and-
metal into stuff and like electro sounds. We all want to like do that too and like.
well, it seems like you guys are definitely starting to get into that kind of, I mean, you guys have got 1,000 pedals here. Tons.
Yeah, about 1,000.
Yeah. And,
And there's
you know,
more
quick
Galaxy,
count. That's right.
Another
If,
1,000 broken
if
ones
you're
too.
Rain Man, that's 1,000 there. That's
We're
all
actually
you
trying to
need
get
know.
sponsored by Boss if you didn't know.
That's right, yeah.
They're,
Well, let's be honest, guys. They make indestructible pedals. You guys have stomped on those things as hard as you can, right?
Yeah, that's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
So when it comes to the new album, what kind of, like, and you guys say you have all these different influences and things that go into your songs, what kind of subjects are coming up in the songs themselves? What kind of subject matter is in a Magik Spells song?
Everything. I don't know.
Everything, I think.
Existence.
life in general.
Life in general.
Yeah.
Children. The children. We're always thinking
We're
of the
always
children.
thinking
Those children, yeah.
in the appropriate amount.
Right, yeah. So not in a creepy way whatsoever,
Not
just
too
to
much
clarify.
thinking, just like, just
Yeah. Just why don't you guys describe to me the advantage of switching instruments? Why do you guys feel that contributes to your song quality?
I really like it because these two guys have such a different style of playing that it really makes for a diverse set.
Right.
Yeah, like the songs are all so different. You can really tell.
So do you feel without that it would be just kind of more of a regular, this is just like any other band kind of thing, or?
Definitely not.
Well, yeah, it'd
But-
still be sweet, but like we like to switch it up, and like I like to play bass, and because it's really fat and heavy, and
Yeah.
and I like to play guitar, so I can wank off and whatever.
Me and
Yeah.
Jason kind of like have the same brain, so it kind of like works.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we're playing, it's still like gonna click.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you guys trade off no problem, Jake and Jason. Do you guys ever take over for Joel? Does anybody ever kick him off the drum set?
Jason tries to a lot.
Yeah. And what's the sad reality of that? Is there another drummer in the house, or is it like you guys need Joel to do what he does back there?
Yeah, I can't really do. I can't really do that.
Yeah.
I used to play drums. I gave up.
Right. Hey, that's what a drummer's for, right? Like you get one in those cases. What would you say, like when you guys are writing a song? What's the most important element of a Magik Spells song? Like, what is it that's got to be in there that, if you listen to it maybe yourselves, you're thinking, this song doesn't have that, that one piece that you guys need. Is there something that you guys specifically look for?
It's got to have some serious groovability.
Okay.
Catchy.
Whether
we
that-
like to try to make it, so it sticks in your brain.
Yeah,
drive
hooky.
you insane.
Sort of special sounding. We're not one to just write like a bang out some chords and then just things like that.
Right.
Not how we work.
So what you're trying to say subtly is that maybe you're not as normal maybe when it comes to the process as some other bands out there. Something like that?
Yeah.
Am I putting words in the mouth completely there?
As long as it's just words you're putting in our mouth.
That's all it'll be, I promise you, gentlemen. I promise you. You guys are unique. I like that. So I'm going to ask just a random question here because I'm curious. What? Tell me about your favorite possession. Each one of you. I want to know.
Favorite possession?
Yeah, because I'll cut all this crap, but I'm a guy that's lost everything he owned at 22. So for me, possessions don't mean a heck of a lot. I'm kind of curious as to what you guys might value in terms of what you hold on to.
It's in this room. It's actually right here.
Okay.
This hat is
That hat.
this hat.
And explain
Probably
why
have
that
one
hat.
thing.
Because I've seen other hats around your house, Joel, and
You've been to my house?
Well, I mean this house here. Where we are right now, the lair.
Yes. Well, my sister got it for me for my birthday, and on all my travels, I've just always brought it. And I've lost it many, many times, and it always just finds its way back. It's like the cat that came back.
That's a beautiful thing. And a heartwarming story.
Yeah.
Jason, how about you? Favorite possession, man?
Jeez.
I saw you looking at your big toe earlier, and I was thinking you were...
That's pretty important. Pretty important.
Helps with
What
his
makes it
balance
more
because he's so
important? Yeah,
tall.
'cause
He
That's
really
right.
needs those toes.
Yeah.
I really like all my music stuff, but I mean, if you're just saying one thing, right?
It's probably your laptop.
See, but I can get another laptop and I can get more guitars.
What about the
So it's like-
Credmaster?
It's pretty good. It's a good guitar. I really love it, but I mean, probably like a stuffed animal from when I was a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you still got those kicking around there?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Brings them on
My
tour.
homies. They're my homies. Yeah. So probably that, because that's like irreplaceable.
And what about you, Jake?
I don't know. Lately, within the last few years, I would have to say I'm having a hard time living without my iMac. It's just all my music, all my stuff, recording programs, fun, porn.
Yeah. In that order, or does it matter? Or
It varies. and of course, guitars, having the jam space. Well, really, my house has been the jam space for the last.
So now it's a whole house.
Yeah, so it's it's
a house.
It's just I'm just really a
said one
materialistic son of a bitch. Yeah. Just like stuff a lot.
Magik Spells, explain, what do you guys get your inspiration from? What kind of extracurricular activities are impacting your musical work?
We like basketball.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I don't like basketball really.
I thought
Okay.
you liked basketball.
I like bump.
Bump.
That's
Game.
basketball.
It's still basketball.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
Are we talking like horse here? Like, same thing, or like what's bump?
You
It's like-
get the ball, and
There's 2 balls.
right.
There's 2 balls, and you get in a line, and the first person shoots, and the second person has to get theirs in before the first person to eliminate them. And then once you get it in, you like throw the ball back, and then you try to get each other out.
You can bounce their ball away.
Yeah, you can
So
hit
they
it with
gotta
your
run over, and
ball.
it gives you more of a chance.
It's great.
Yeah, you can hit your balls together.
Nice. You
Yeah,
know, it's
sometimes really,
if you
yeah,
wanna
you
use
want to.
3
If
or
you
4
hit their
balls,
other
you can-
ball, and it's just good.
and so you would say that this is really the centerpiece, the focal point of the new album specifically, eh?
I think it has nothing to do with it really, but
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
no.
yeah.
What are we talking about?
I was kind of picking up on that too. Well, yeah, what are we doing here? I've been trying to figure that out. Like,
Who are you?
just some random guy. I just showed up. Honestly, I was just looking to sell these telephone books. I don't know what's going on. How do you guys find that you stay connected to the internet? Like, what do you do to stay online and connected to fans and whatnot?
Facebook.
Facebook mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Facebook. It's kind of taken over the internet.
Okay. You guys got your plans for an official Magik Spells page, or is there any need?
Well, we actually have one.
We have a website.
But we need somebody to maintain it.
So if you want to make a
Because-
website,
Yeah, if you want to make our website,
we have it made. It just needs
it's
to be
just gonna be maintained.
yes,
You know.
Just maintenance.
yeah.
maintenance.
It needs to be dusted off, cleaned
That's it,
up.
the old mop floors, whatever.
Don't let the search for the hat fool you. They're not demanding. They're low maintenance. That's what they're telling you. It's already ready to go. You can help these guys. They need help.
Just call now.
There you
1-800.
Just a couple things to note up before we sign off for the day here. By now you've noticed that Sleeping Bag Studios does everything you could possibly need with audio or video, and all the social media in between. We're here to help bands, and we do a good job. Why? Because we actually care. So the best thing you can do is get out there and support these artists. When we show you somebody you don't know, go and check them out. See if you like the interview, see if you like the bonus performances, and if you like those things, then go and check them out the next time you see them come through your town. For the social media savvy out there, you know that you can find us at facebook.com/sleepingbagstudios, and of course you can tweet to us at sleepingbagrec on Twitter. And if you haven't seen us over at the Seafox page, by all means get over there and check things out. That's where things tend to usually start. We usually post photos and all kinds of stuff there for you to learn about the bands, slowly spread them to Facebook, tell you all about them on Twitter, and then move everything, including a lot of extra bonus footage, now on the main page at www.sleepingbagstudios.ca. And don't forget to check back in with us on the weekend. We've got part 2 of the Magik Spells interview with, again, a ton of exclusive performances here for us at Sleeping Bag Studios and you out there. So we'll see you next week. But before we sign off for the day, I feel like one more. So you should feel like one more too. And even if you don't, it doesn't matter. It's our show, and we're going to show you one. So here's another clip from the Magik Spells from their own private lair, an exclusive clip for you here on SBS Live.
Inside, but I still take this serious. You say what you see, what place to be. Listen to the past and the future's affection. Gotta bring it to another living situation.
An extra special thank you and shout out to the Magik Spells for being with us here on SBS Live this week. We'll have more for you on the weekend with part 2 of the Magik Spells. You don't want to miss it. There's tons of exclusive performances still to come, and these guys, they just don't get any saner. So the answers will be just as crazy as they were today. Definitely worth checking out. I'm sure we'll see you there on SBS Live this week.